On today's episode of the DeRaud Messenger Show, we make our Week 11 Texas high school football picks. High school football fans, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. It's greatly appreciated. So to begin, Dylan, yes, we've made it down the road to Week 11. It's gotten a little more frosty in Texas, Dylan. Sit by the campfire, and now we got some final regular season games here, including one, Dylan, in the 6A classification from number 8 Atascocita at number 24 Humble Summer Creek. I know, Dylan, Atascocita, they disappointed us against North Shore, which is kind of a funny statement to say, but we were feeling that game for them against the North Shore backup quarterback. Of course, in a low-scoring affair, Atascocita was not able to win, Dylan. However, just the fact that they were able to push North Shore to the wire there, is a good indicator. Even though, yet again, North Shore, without their starting quarterback, Dylan, I know I'm still upset. Our starting quarterback theory didn't work out there, but I do have Atascocita bouncing back in this one.
Yeah, Devon, this Atascocita defense definitely makes you feel the cool winter breeze of this Texas November. But yeah, like we talked about, we had Atascocita winning. They lost 16-13, kind of just in the last minute to North Shore. They really pushed them to the brink there. It looked like they could have came through, but that offense just wasn't able to generate enough points or get enough time off that clock and allowed North Shore to come back with David Amador at the helm, who's the backup QB
Too
and
good.
wide receiver. So. But in this matchup, Devin, I think it carries over. Atascocita shows that they are, legit contenders for the most part going into the playoffs. And there is the litmus test of North Shore. Humble Summer Creek also lost North Shore by 7 points. So they didn't play, to the standards of playing North Shore. They didn't get blown out. They played pretty well against them. So this will be an interesting game here. But that Atascocita defense and that ability to just run the ball down on the opponent and take time off the clock. I like Atascocita in this matchup as well. Then with our next one, then we have 582, number 6, Midlothian Heritage at number 10, Everman. Speaking of litmus tests, Devin, in their own, divisions, Everman and Midlothian Heritage took Stephenville deep. Everman only lost by 1 point, 62-61. Top of that Stephenville defense struggling against teams. Everman was showing like, hey, we can also score on them as well. So as well as Midlothian Heritage, I believe lost to them by about 6 points earlier in the season. But I really like the playmakers on the Midlothian side on the road. It's gonna be high scoring, but just that talent and what they showed last year in the playoffs. I like Heritage going into this game.
Yeah, I agree. I also have Heritage in this one. It's a good number 6 versus number 10 matchup there. I've heard a lot of things dealing out of that DFW area about Midlothian Heritage. They always seem to be kind of like one of my sleeper picks once we get to the playoffs. But obviously, we're still doing 1 week away from that thanks to this final regular season weekend. Everman, yeah, shockingly good. I don't know if that's disrespectful to say, Dylan, but I mean, it's like they're usually kind of quiet. They had Juan Davis back in the day, now the Longhorns tight end, and made a little bit of noise, but not too much. But now, Dylan, they're ranked. I don't know if they were ranked before when they had him. However, even with the home game, I still got Heritage on the road. Next game we have, it's not TCH. I just couldn't fit the letters there, Dylan. It is Tyler Chapel Hill at Kilgore. Chapel Hill is the number 8 team. Kilgore is the 7th team. Chapel Hill, prior to the season, Dylan, was one of my sleeper picks in the 4A D1 class. It has not looked too great of a pick, necessarily speaking. However, they're still one of the top 10 teams in the state, so it's never too late for them to really change their mind, Dylan, and, prove me right. But I do have Chapel Hill on the road in this one. I saw them last year, late in the playoffs against El Campo. They looked great. Now I know we shouldn't be, weighing last year's picks in, Dylan, but, I'm a little biased here. So, yeah, I'm going to say Chapel Hill wins on the road.
Yeah, it's definitely like a pick 'em here, Devin. Both teams coming in with good offenses and 2 losses, so not exactly what they were hoping for going into the season. It's definitely one of those games where it's like whoever wins this is really going to carry that momentum going into the playoffs, while the other team's going to have a lot to just overcome in the opening round. So be a really good matchup here, a lot on the line. But I do really like the Chapel Hill offense, Devin, going into this over Kilgore on the road. I know I like these road dogs right now, but I'm going with your boys, your sleeper, Tyler Chapel Hill.
And now we have the lightning round, of course, and it's ultra fast lightning round because guess what, Dylan? It's the final week of the regular season. Why not? Next game we have is 2AD1, number 8 Cisco at number 2 Holly. I have Holly.
I have Holly as well. The next one we got 181, number 7 Garden City at number 4 Rankin. Devon, I feel like both of these teams have kind of skewed us throughout the year, but I'm going Rankin.
I mean, Rankin is our boys, so I'm picking Rankin. Next game we have 1AD2, number 6 Sanderson at number 3 Balmerea. Balmerea, Dylan, we have to pick them.
Yep, going with Balmerea as well. With our last one, Devon, we have our private schools. We have my mortal enemies in Dallas Parish Episcopal at number 5 Plano Presswood. Devon, Episcopal's number 1 for the reason. I'd be dumb to pick against them, even if they're on the road. I'm going with Dallas Parish.
Yeah, Episcopal seems to be head and shoulders above the private school competition right now. Will Preston would prove them wrong and us wrong? I don't know, but I also have Episcopal. But more importantly, who do you guys have? Let us know which game you will be watching this weekend. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.